Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be making some beef stew, just a classic regular old beef stew. To get started, I got some stew meat here. It's about 2 packages. I didn't count how many pounds it was, but it's 2 large packages of stew meat. So we're going to get started by searing this off. Alright, got our meat cooking up, and you see a lot of bubbles because the meat still has some liquid in it or whatnot. That's just fine. I add a little oil to the pan and start searing it up. So let's go ahead and add in some salt and pepper. Some salt. Okay. We're just gonna keep this bad boy going till we got some nice browning on all the sides. And do this with all your beef and you'll be good to go. Alright, as our meat browning up, this is my last batch. It's almost ready. Here's my other batches right here, nice and browned up. After we take these out the pan, we're gonna go ahead and go with our vegetables. I got the Holy Trinity, carrots, celery, and onions. We're gonna go ahead and saute these bad boys up inside of this oil that the meat's left behind. And move on to the next step after that. Alright, we got our veggies in. We're gonna saute these on a medium-high heat. And we're gonna add salt and pepper like last time. Make sure you flavor every step. My pepper. Add as much as you like or either. Okay. And once it sautés for a little bit, we're going to add some fresh garlic to it. We'll move on to the next step. Oops, you guys, sorry, I forgot to mention how much of each I was using. Now I'm making a big batch, so I got, how much I put? 7 stalks of celery I cut up, 2 medium onions, and half a bag of baby carrots. And that's what I put in here. Sorry about that. Alright, the vegetables are nice and sauteed. So we're going to add a little cayenne pepper. If you don't want to add any heat, then feel free to skip that step. I like a little heat in my food. Then we're going to add some smoked paprika. Add as much as you want. And we're going to add some Italian seasoning. This is the kind you got to grind by hand, so I won't be able to hold the camera and do this. So I'm going to do it off camera. Okay. Saute. Well, stir that up. Oh, almost forgot my fresh garlic. Okay. That was about a handful of the garlic cloves I got. Probably around 10 cloves. So I'm making a large amount. This is perfect. So I'll saute this for probably about another minute. Alright, this is done. So we're going to go ahead and add these vegetables to our pot along with the meat. And we're going to move on to our mushrooms that we're adding. Alright, I got some butter in here. And remember, I'm making a big batch, so I got a lot of butter. It's probably around a cup's worth. And we're going to add in 1 package of baby bella mushrooms. Let's go ahead and get this bitch. Ooh, shit, I cussed. Let's go ahead and get this sauteed, y'all. Alright. Alright, our mushrooms are cooked. So now I'm going to add in our tomato paste. It's going to be around 2-3 tablespoons. Yeah, I went ahead and added the whole can. It was a little 6-ounce can of tomato paste. So we're going to go ahead and saute that up in all this delicious butter. Alright, our tomato paste has been sauteed with the mushrooms, as you can see. And we're going to add in some flour to the mix. Probably around maybe 2 cups worth. so we can make sure this stew gets thickened right. And we're gonna cook this for probably around a minute, okay? All right, this is sauteing up, so we're gonna go ahead and add in beef bouillon, beef base. It's called Better Than Bouillon beef base. We're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of this. Okay, that's our tablespoons up in there. We're gonna let it saute for probably around a minute. Then we're gonna add our beef broth to the mix. Alright, you guys, I added in the first one. And this is a 32-ounce thing of unsalted beef broth. So we're gonna go ahead and put the other one in. So I put 2 all together, so that's 64 ounces. I'm gonna let this come to a boil and simmer and thicken up. Alright, also before this thing gets to boiling, I got 2 cups of red wine that I'm gonna add to the mix. I should have added this earlier, but to be honest with you, I forgot. But we can do it now. So go ahead and pour that in. That's the first cup. And here's the second cup. Remember, this is a large batch, so if you want to cut this in half, feel free to. And if you're serving this to children, it's fine because the alcohol will cook out while you are definitely sauteing this, so they'll be good. They won't get no drunk from it. So go ahead and let this saute until it thickens up. Alright, and that's it for the base of our soup or stew. I went ahead and added that whole jar in because I'm making a large batch of this, but feel free to cut it in half. So let's go ahead and get started with the rest of it. Alright, got in the pot with the meat and vegetables. This is our base, and we're gonna add some water to this. I filled up my NutriBullet, so we're gonna go ahead and add the water to it. And we're gonna let this go for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, until the meat gets tender. And we're gonna season it for taste and be ready to eat. Alright, get that good stir too. Alright, that's our stew. It's about done, so let's go ahead and add some potatoes. I chopped up like 6 potatoes, so we're gonna add half of this in here. And we're gonna let it cook for around 10 minutes. Once it's done, we'll be ready to eat, you guys. Alright, you guys, our stew is done. Look at it. I had the potatoes in there probably about 15-20 minutes. It was longer than 10 minutes. But this is the final result right here. So let's go ahead and throw this bad boy in a bowl. Okay, that's our final product right there. There's our beef stew. And I made some dirty rice and some mac and cheese and some honey butter cornbread down there. And that's it right there, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that helped me out. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the video, keep watching, and I'll keep coming back with more and more. Thank you so much. Bye.